Good morning, everyone. This morning we are going to talk about the Khushbu of Gujarat. The importance of Gujarat in the words of Ratan Tata. Ratan Tata has said, if you are stupid, you are stupid if you are not in Gujarat. What he has said, you are stupid if you are not in Gujarat. And he has praised Gujarat in volumes, umpteen words. But we don't have time since the time restraint is imposed upon us, so we are going to actually elaborate 24 points and amplify his intent as much as we can cover or encompass in these 4 points. Point number 1 is very stable and rapidly expanding economy of the state. Why he said that you are stupid if you are not in Gujarat? Because he says to all other industrialists, all other businessmen, all the hunchos and the tycoons, that if your business is not in Gujarat, then you are stupid. Because Gujarat is only the state among all the 29 states and 7 territories of India where economy is expanding exponentially, very, very rapidly, and every single thing in Gujarat is stable. Political stability, economic stability, social stability, every which way. State is like heaven on the earth. And if you are not going to target that state for your business to do over here, then you are really stupid. That you are not where you belong to. You are not where your business belongs to, and you are not at the best place on this the land of this nation. Number 2, all-time high consumerism for conspicuous goods of Dr. Veblen. All kinds of conspicuous consumption is carried out over here. The denizens of Gujarat don't just consume defense goods or cheap goods, but conspicuous good of Dr. Veblen, cars, jewelries, all kinds of things, and the most expensive cars, even in the city, small hick town type of city in Gujarat, the name Junagadh, you can find Audi and you can find Mercedes over here. In the city, my son would be surprised to see that in the city of Junagadh, this kind of car, and it's a park on the road and the people are spitting on it. Here in Gujarat, economy is actually so rapid, so expanding, that whoever is actually playing his cards right can become millionaire within the shortest period of time. Point number 3, business-friendly government policies and ease of doing business. Always, not this government, but every other government, whatever the affiliation of the government, whether it's a BJP government or Congress government, whatever the government is, the government, fortunately, in Gujarat, thinks about economy first, economy next, economy last. They don't think about pitting the people and don't create problem among them, and they don't think about changing the Muslim names into Hindu names and creating problems between Hindus and Muslims. They stay away from that thing. Because when we get up in the morning, we need breakfast. We don't need the name. Change the name of Ahmedabad into Amravati or something like that, and change the name of this state into this is the Allahabad into something else. No need. What is there in name? Shakespeare has said. What is there in name? Muslims don't care if it is Allahabad or Rambad. It is the city where you live. All they have to do is to just change the name on their postcard. But that can actually create inferno among those illiterate people. Those dumber and domestic people are going to be very happy, very excited about this sort of thing, because they have all the devoid of cerebral capacity. Only they are filled with visceral faculties. They love to fight. They love to destroy. They love to devastate. They love to kill and maim. They are the vampire type of all Lucifers. This government, fortunately, in India, I mean in Gujarat, doesn't go for that kind of inanities and banalities. They call it the triumph of banality is not triumph. Triumph of banality is not triumph, but triumph of good thing, triumph of huge thing, triumph of tremendous things is a triumph. So they always focus upon economy rather than focusing upon any trivial issues, pitting people against each other, polarize the people, make the people fight and kill and maim each other. No, they don't do that. They are not that kind of vampires. They are not that kind of demon. They are not that kind of Lucifers. Point number 4. I am willing to say salam to anyone for back. Dhirubhai Ambani has said, wherever I see the money, I strive, I find, I seek, and never yield. I seek money, I find money, I strive to find the money, I never yield. Wherever the money is, I'm willing to say salam, means whoever will make me money, I'm going to give him a standing ovation. If you come to me and you tell me that you are going to make me richer than I am, then I'm going to salam you, I'm going to say salam, I'm going to pay you standing ovation, because that is the kind of businessman I am. I'm that kind of businessman who never ever looks away from the bark. But I always seek, always find, always strive, and never yield to find more and more and more dinero, more and more buck, more and more lucrative lucre. That is what Ratan Tata is. Ratan Tata came to Gujarat, he saw Gujarat, and he conquered Gujarat. Alexander Great. Alexander Great says that I went to India, I saw India, and I conquered India. Ratan Tata came to Gujarat, saw Gujarat, and conquered Gujarat. And he set up a plant for nanotech in northern Gujarat, and absolutely positively successful. Though Modi government also provided some support by giving him about 10 years or 5 years to 10 years tax breaks, tax holidays, tax honeymoon, tax exemption, this kind of thing. Now you have to do that. When your kids or your siblings are young, you have to feed them, clothe them, and shelter them. But when they grow up, then they are going to make money. If you have a wheel at home, wheel means a child of a cow. Wheel is at home, wheel is not going to yield any milk. You have to tame the wheel, you have to caress the wheel, you have to provide lots of love and affection and protection to wheel, you have to provide shelter and food to wheel, and then wheel becomes cow. Then you can have milk. So Nano came over here as a wheel, as a juvenile, as a nascent toddler. So Narendra Modi actually nursed that child. And today that child is adult and yielding lots of benefits to the state of Gujarat. Thanks to Ratan Tata, thanks to Narendra Modi. Thank you very much for listening. God bless everyone on this planet. Amen.